Hi, my name is Heather, and today I'm going to be talking about Monster Mouthful, which is the art center. So the idea here is to get creative for the kids to have fun and kind of use their imaginations. So there's several options here. The idea is for each kiddo to create either either a plant or an animal that can outdo nature. So with an adaptation that will protect it. The first thing to do is have the kids kind of name as many adaptations as they can think of. So this could be being prickly, being smelly, having a hard shell, playing dead, all kinds of different things, camouflage. We've got a couple books, so they help kind of give you ideas, give the kids ideas. The possum, of course, who plays dead, and kind of all sorts of different animal adaptations for the center to just get the kids thinking. And then once you've kind of talked about that, then ask them to create their own critter or plant. And for that, they can draw it. I'm not the most creative person, but here's an example of my drawing. I drew a spike lily, of the Latin name Spicus lilylevelus. So you can see I just put spikes on this plant that my little maybe turtle friend is coming up to take a bite of, but we get a mouthful of spikes. That's probably the least creative. I think the kids will probably get a lot more creative than my example here. But yeah, so they can either draw, they can write, they can describe verbally, especially for the younger kids. They can write a little story about a plant or an animal. And then if there's time, they could also, if they do a plant, they might want to do an animal that has the adaptation to protect itself against the plant. So a lot of room for creativity on this one. And then, time permitting, or if the kiddos kind of lose interest in that after a little while, we have petals for flowers. We're going to put some flowers out in our outdoor education space and garden space to bring out some color in the months when there's less color. So each class will have a bag of petals. So this is an example of one petal. So each group that comes through will get one rock to paint together, whatever that looks like. If one kid's done and wants to do all the painting, that's fine. If all the kids want a little section to do their own colors, that's fine. Whatever that looks like that works best for you and the group works for us. Don't worry about the centers. We're going to do the centers of the plants and we'll somehow label them with the grade or the class. So don't worry about that. The key is to find your bag of rocks on the shelf. It'll be labeled. And then once the kids are done painting, let them dry as long as you can. We know they might not get fully dry. Still go ahead and put them back in the bag. Maybe leave it open if it's still drying, but for sure put it in the bag for organization so we can know where each bag of rocks comes from, and then put it back on the shelf in the elf closet. I think that's all. So yeah, this should be a fun center. Just encourage creativity and imagination and encourage the kids to have fun with it.